Hello everyone. So last time we proved the division algorithm. So we'll solve a couple of problems in the Thomas Hungerford book. So I'll focus mainly on theoretical problems. So let's start out with 7 first. Question 7. So let me write here problems. So question 7 says, prove that the square of any integer is either of the form 3k or of the form 3k plus 1 for some integer k. So let a inside of z be any integer. Then you can simply divide a by 3 and you get an associated quotient as well as a remainder, where that remainder is bigger or equal to 0 and less than 3. So that means that it is between 0 and 2. So let's square a. Then we get 3q plus r squared, which is 3 squared times q squared plus 2 times 3q times r plus r squared, which is 3. If you factor in 3, then you get 3 times q squared plus 2 times q times r plus r squared. I'm gonna call that quantity that I will highlight in red k. So then we can write a squared as 3 times k plus r squared. Let's change it a little bit. Let's call it k prime. So, well, r has 3 possibilities. If r is 0, we get that a squared is a multiple of 3. If r is equal to 1, then we get a squared is equal to 3 times k prime plus 1, and finally, if r is equal to 2, then we get that a squared is 3 times k prime plus 4, can break 4 as a 3 added to a 1, and factor a 3, and you have 1, call k prime plus 1k, so denote k is equal to k prime plus 1, so therefore you have that a squared is 3 multiplied by k plus 1. So indeed we get that all of the forms that we got is either 3k or 3k plus 1. So indeed we get what we want. Alright. So the next problem takes like similar fashion. So question 8. Use the division algorithm. Division algorithm to prove every odd integer, that every odd integer is either of the form for k plus 1 or of the form for k plus 3 for some integer k. So I will solve this problem in the next video, but the main idea is we can divide any odd integer by 4 and we get a remainder which is in between 0 and 3, and we can use the fact that the integer is odd to get the form of 4k plus 1 or 4k plus 3, because we will get that if it is any other form, that it will be even. So we'll touch on that next time. See you guys.